Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today I'm finally putting out the video that I talked about way back when. I think I mentioned it in the team build guide for Vegeta. We are going into Resurrected Warriors Super Battle Road, but as you can see we are using a full Saiyan team, all Super Saiyans of varying variety, because of course they all fit under the Resurrected Warriors leader skill, which is the secondary part of the Tech Vegeta, and it does include the Int Goku, because I did manage to pull both of them. Only one copy of the Goku though, so he's 55%. My Vegeta is 69%, and I managed to find a 90% friend. So as you can see, all Saiyans, but they're all Resurrected Warriors, so we are able to bring them into the Resurrected Warriors only stage. So we are going to go ahead and see what we can do here. We got some pretty decent defensive stats. I am going to go ahead and use an item though, because obviously this is my first run on the event with this team. I don't know necessarily exactly what to expect, so I'm going to be a little bit safer just on this first turn and see how we get on here. Okay, yeah, well, Goku out of the two is the one that gets the more defense with the more HP you have, and Vegeta has the more attack, the more HP, and then obviously the lower it gets, the higher the other stat gets, which is in reverse for both of them. So yeah, not a bad start. Of course, we're getting double super attacks. I think the Icarus was definitely a good idea, because that's not bad damage overall though, to be fair. And of course both the Goku and the Vegeta fit under Vegeta's leader skill, because they're both Super Saiyan 2, so they do get a slightly higher buff than everybody else on the team. Wow, 2.2 from the Majin Vegeta. Obviously we talked about him yesterday in his Easy A showcase. Very impressed with how good of a unit that he is. So let's see. I guess I could do this, because you will finish off. Although actually I really don't want Broly getting hit by this Gohan. I think Gohan is the only fight in this Resurrected Warriors run that is an Int unit. So once we get him out of the way, I probably should have just targeted him first, I guess, because once we get him out of the way, then the rest of the team should be fine. I did target Videl, didn't I, with Vegeta? Let's double target her just in case. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, I think this run should go pretty well. I mean, we've decimated Videl already. Obviously, having the Goku and being able to run him on the team under the Vegeta leader skill is a huge benefit, because he is very, very good. And of course, now that we've taken out one enemy, I should probably have tried to balance out the attacks a bit more, because I think we're probably going to do too much damage to Gohan now to have Vegeta or Goku transform on the next turn. Especially because obviously Broly is potentially going to do quite a bit of damage here. But I guess it depends if he doesn't get crits, because my Broly has no dupes, so he only has the free level 5 crit. So there you go. Yeah, Gohan had 80% HP, which is real bad for him, because we're going to get both of our guys to transform here. So look at these beautiful animations. I love both of these units so much. Like, I know as a smart person, if you don't have a lot of stones, you probably should have skipped them to save for the 5-year, but man, I'm so glad that I summoned and got both of these units, because they're both so good. So Vegeta, we can only guard if we get 6 orbs, so I'll probably put Goku in the first slot, because he will get a chance to dodge, but he won't get the super effective against all types. But that's fine, because we should still do a pretty reasonable amount of damage. And yes, there we go, there's 6 orbs for Vegeta. So if Goku and Vegeta combined don't finish him off, Vegeta will have that guard active, so this should be good. Yeah, 2.6 mil. This is a 55% Goku, and yeah, we have the Bardock on rotation giving 20% extra attack, but like, that's real good. And then yeah, there's that 33% chance to dodge coming in, and then yeah, 2.7 on the Vegeta as well. Very, very nice. Can we get a crit here? Actually deal some decent damage? Yeah, we can. And we get the stun as well, yes. So that is another good thing. So I think this is actually my first video taking the Vegeta and Goku into a Super Battle Road stage. But they do have a chance to stun. I believe Goku does as well. So let's see. Yeah, we'll put you there. that's not 6, but that is. So we'll give you this. Guard against all attacks. Unfortunately, not a lot of orbs for Margin Vegeta, but what's his defense looking like? Still 80k. I think we should be okay here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, let me bring up the Goku and Vegeta wiki pages in the background just so I can double check them. 1.7 mil on the Margin Vegeta is definitely not bad, considering he is a nuker and we didn't pick up many orbs. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh wait, yeah, he's stunned. I didn't even need to worry about it, because of course he's stunned for 2 turns. So Vegeta gets a high chance to stun, but only in the Margin Vegeta form, 50% chance. And then Goku, does he get it when he transforms? Oh yeah, he does as well. They both have a 50% chance to stun when transformed, so yeah, very, very good. And now, speaking of transforming, I don't really want to break up the rotation though, because I would quite like to just go in and use the 18 key super with Broly, but let's let Goku finish it off here. I believe he will. And then we'll just grab those for you for now. But yeah, so this team build, considering we are on the Resurrected Warriors only stage, but yet there is not an Angel Golden Frieza or a Cell or Oob or Tapion. None of those typical kind of units that you would see on a clear of Resurrected Warriors stage. And that's one of the things, like I said, I mentioned it in the team building. I realised very early on, like, it's one of the reasons why I like this Vegeta so much. I think the combination of Super Saiyan 2 and Resurrected Warriors as his leader skills is really, really good. And yeah, this is a great team. Like, look at this wheel down here in the bottom right, just full of spiky blonde hair. Even though we are on the Resurrected Warriors, you'd think this was a Pure Saiyans stage run or something. So very, very cool. Okay, so fortunately Bardock is here, which means we are getting that buff to Ki, which helps out the fact that obviously until Vegeta transforms, he doesn't have the best Ki links with the Margin Vegeta. So we're going to go all in on the Trunks, and then I will use a Whis, and then I'm going to seal the Trunks with Bardock just so we don't get super attacks, because that's where we could potentially take the most damage. I guess Goten super attacking Margin Vegeta in the middle would probably be quite bad. Maybe I should have put the STR Margin Vegeta in the front slot, but we'll see how we get on here. Almost 2 million attack stat. The Bardock only gives support to attack though, so obviously he's not going to be helping out the defense. So, okay, yeah, well, good thing we used the Whis then, because this will probably still do... Okay, yeah, wow. So yeah, without the Whis, that would have been quite a significant amount of damage there. So that was a good choice. Yeah, see, me as well, taking 50k even with a Whis active. That's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll put you first since you're... This is the friend one, so he's like 90%. So he definitely is in a better position if we put him in that first slot. And then I will actually go ahead and use this as well. The Whis is still active, so this pretty much guarantees that we're not really going to take any damage this turn. And gives us that heal as well. So if we can take out Trunks this turn, then we'll get a transformation with our Vegeta next turn. And that will put us in a very good position. I mean, both units are good when they're not transformed, which is obviously good, because sometimes you can get stuck in a scenario where there's either like a second enemy left alive with very little health, or you kill the second enemy too quickly and then do too much damage to the remaining enemy, and then they won't transform because the enemy's under 80% HP. So hopefully we take out Trunks here. I don't know if we will actually. Can Bardock hit hard enough? He would have had his passive active. I think he did. I'm not sure. Hard to tell sometimes. It looks like the bar is completely emptying, but yep, there you go. Survive with a tiny sliver of health. So this is the kind of scenario I was talking about, because we won't be able to Yeah, we'll do that. We won't be able to not do enough damage to Goten unless I deliberately avoid supering, which I don't really want to do. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and get all of this key with Broly, because Margin Vegeta will finish off Trunks. We picked up quite a lot of orbs as well, so with the defense bonus from the Android 8 still active, we shouldn't take any damage from Goten. Yeah, no worries there. And then this will do a decent amount. Broly might actually be able to finish him off, because despite being 55%, Broly is very powerful. Yeah, 2.4 mil. We only have the one opponent left now. I'm not sure how that factors in, because we had two opponents at the start of the turn. Is he going to get the guaranteed? No, he's not. Okay. That's fine. So, decent enough damage. And then, I mean, we're in a pretty good spot here to finish things up. The support from Bardock means we are... Oh, no. Didn't realise the Dokkan bar was that close. Well, oh well. Overkill. Gonna destroy Goten here. I guess that makes the last stage a little bit more interesting, because we got super close to just going straight into the last stage with our Dokkan attack, which would have been a very quick GG. So I guess Goten is going to get obliterated here by the Vegeta Dokkan attack. They have such good animations as well. Like both their super attack animations, the transformation, so good, so good. So, going on to the final battle, which is Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Pikkon. I think they're both tech as well. Yeah. So, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, once he transforms, if we can get him to transform, is going to go wild on this stage, because obviously he's got 100,000 defense. I still don't know whether it's best to put you here, because we could get... I could connect up these reds, maybe? Or if I do this, that will drop those reds down. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll focus on... Okay, well, that didn't quite work out how I wanted. There's still a decent amount of orbs, though. That's the good thing about the Goku and the Vegeta, like I mentioned yesterday in their showcase videos, is they don't really need a huge amount of orbs in order to be... sorry, they don't need to pick up the same type orbs in order to get their nuking ability. So, 14k, that's actually not bad. So I wanted to see, I know it's a bit of a risk, but I wanted to see how much damage we would take without an item used. And so bear in mind, my Vegeta only has one dupe, and we don't have a support unit on the rotation. Like Bardock's support passive isn't active. So for him to only take around 15k from a normal attack, that's actually very, very good. So... we do a bit of extra damage to Vegeta. Of course, he does raise his defense as well when he supers, so double supering is really, really good there for him. Super attack not really doing anywhere near as much damage as it potentially could have. So as long as Goku doesn't super, yeah, nice, nice. So that puts us in a very good position. In fact, Pikkon, yeah, Pikkon's over half down. Oh, additional super from Bardock as well. We'll take that. So we should be able to finish off Pikkon next turn, which is going to mean we'll get the transformation with our Vegeta on the following turn. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's give you that. I didn't quite drop that down in the way I would have expected, but I'm going to use this just to give us a little bit of a heal up and protect Broly at the end there. I think he probably would have been okay even if we took the super. Well, actually, he's only getting attacked by Pikkon, so I guess we didn't really need to do that, because Pikkon is not going to be alive by the time he's getting attacked at the end of the turn there. Yeah, decent damage from Goku. Obviously no crit, mine has no dupes, but Vegeta should be able to come in here and finish him off. And then we'll... No, he doesn't. Okay, well, this does mean we should get the... hopefully get the additional from Broly, so he can finish off Pikkon, and then, as he would want to do, turn his attention towards Kakarot here with the additional super. Give him a nice big stomp. And there we go. So, The problem now, I guess I say problem, but the problem is if we do too much damage in this turn, then we won't get Goku and Vegeta to transform next turn, which I would obviously really want them to do. But we also can't avoid supering because the links are good, so good between the two Majin Vegetas, and of course we have Bardock on the in the end slot as well. So I guess we're just going all in. So we can get 6 orbs for Vegeta, so we not only get his guard ability, but he is effective against all types. And then, even though I would like to get the red orbs, we want to pick up more orbs to take advantage of that nuking style passive. So yeah, this should be a very productive turn. Unfortunately, as I say, we are almost guaranteed to take Goku under 80% HP, so we won't get a transformation with the other Vegeta or the Goku. We get the stun though, which is nice, so that pretty much locks this down, because we're going to do a lot of damage now. It's kind of a shame actually. I don't think we're not going to have Broly around next, are we? Because it would be kind of nice to finish him off with the active skill from the transformed Broly, but he's stunned, so like he basically can't do anything now. Okay, so you grab those, and then give you those. So he won't be stunned next turn. He potentially will be sealed depending on the RNG from Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's super attack, but I mean we're going to deal a decent chunk of damage to him here, so he's not going to last long, shall we say. In fact, depending, because he has a lot of health, like I'm watching the bar not really go down that much, so next turn we might be able to use the super attack with him. I mean, I'm going to use his active skill anyway, but I don't really want to put him in the front slot is the only problem. I guess I could. We're on full health, like even if he super attacks we won't die, right? I hope. But let's do it. I want to see it. I want to get it done, so we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Watch him like super attack me and everything in the first slot. Just he's literally going to go ham. If he survives this super attack, he's just going to go off on me, I can guarantee. So hopefully the power of Broly can come through at the end of this run. He didn't get to do a huge amount. 4.5 mil on the attack stat. No dupes. So yeah, he's very, very good. And can we get the crit? No crit. Okay. We get the additional normal attack. 50k, okay, just don't super me. Alright, good. GG. So I guess Majin Vegeta has to come in and show Broly how it's done. But give him that final flash, and then it is all over. So there you go. That is the Resurrected Warriors only stage, beaten with a full team of Saiyans, utilizing the Vegeta leader skill. Because obviously, they're all on this video, but there are a bunch of Saiyans in the category, so it is nice to mess around with the different leader skill and try out a different team. We only used half of our items as well, so that's pretty good. I mean, I feel like a couple of them we didn't even really need to use, and I even set a better time because this team is very, very powerful. Like, you imagine if I had the new Goku and the new Vegeta rainbowed as well, whew, we would have stomped through this. And Broly as well. Oh, I really want dupes for him. He is such a powerful unit. But yeah, this is a really fun team to run. Like, I've been running this team just for fun, like to do other missions, to farm certain medals and stuff. Very, very much enjoy using this team. So let me know what you think of it down below. Obviously, this is another one of those kind of things I love to do where I make sort of various weird teams based on themes on certain stages and things like that. And I'm always open to suggestions. If you have a weird team build or something like this that you would like to see, let me know that down below in the comments as well. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.